The greatest pianists of our generation. When I was a youngster, my mother decided I would start taking piano lessons without my consent, obviously. At the time, the only music I had been exposed to was the fast paced rapping of artists like Eminem and Nicki Minaj. I wish I could tell you that I fell in love with piano and classical music, but I didn't. In fact, I took every opportunity to skip lessons, and sometimes I didn't see my piano teacher for weeks. My mother never knew, and if she had, I'm not sure if she would have cared. You see, this list is filled with passionate pianists who perform on a level I never knew possible. Just sitting there listening to some of the most powerful performances left me misty eyed. Number 10. Grigory Sokolov. Grigory Sokolov started piano lessons at the age of 5, and just 7 years later, he had his first major performance. When he won the competition in Moscow in 1966, he was just age 16. In the past, he has quoted as being one of his greatest musical influences. Number 9. Evgeny Kissin. Evgeny Kissin is a Russian child piano playing prodigy who had his debut performance in Moscow at a young age. At 12, he performed for the first time, which is an astounding feat in anyone's books. Since then, he has gone on to perform all around the world with plenty of other big names in the music industry. Number 8. Marc-Andre Hamelin. After starting piano lessons at the age of 5, he was enrolled in a specialist music college in Montreal, Canada. This turned from a mere childhood interest into a successful international career. He has performed recitals in cities all around the world. Number 7. Helene Grimaud. French-born Helene Grimaud joined Conservatoire de Paris at the age of 13, where she studied the piano. It just took her 3 years to win prizes for her performances. As well as living and working in Europe, she has done the same in America. Number 6. Christian Zimmermann. In 1975, he became the youngest person ever to win the Chopin competition in Warsaw. He was just 19 years old at that time. After that, he went on to play with both Berlin and New York orchestras, which have led him to become widely recognized as one of the best piano players of all time. Number 5. Lang Lang. Lang Lang is a Chinese pianist who quotes an episode of Tom and Jerry as being the inspiration behind his pursuit of a musical career. Incredibly, when he was just 5 years old, he played in public for the first time and won the Shenyang piano competition. Number 4. Martha Argerich. Born in Argentina, Martha started playing the piano at a very young age, performing for the first time when she was just 8. She continued to learn and improve before winning the 1965 Chopin competition in Warsaw. In the past, it was more common to see her performing as a solo artist, but more recently, it appears that she has begun to favor performing in concertos with other musicians. Number 3. Daniil Trifonov. Daniil is by far the youngest name on this list. He's currently in his mid-20s, which makes his achievements so far all the more impressive. Within the space of just 1 year, 2010 to 11, not only did he come third in Warsaw's Chopin competition, but he also won both the Tchaikovsky competition in Moscow and the Arthur Rubinstein competition, which is held in Tel Aviv. Number 2. Maurizio Pollini. Italian-born Pollini trained as a classical pianist. Italian-born Pollini trained as a classical pianist, which stood him in good stead to win the 1960 Chopin competition, which was held in Warsaw. From then on, he went to perform with some of the largest, most prestigious philharmonic orchestras in Europe, the USA, and even the Far East. Number 1. Murray Perahia. In line with many of the world's best musicians, Murray Perahia began training at the young age of 4, but it wasn't until his mid-30s that he really began to take music seriously. From that point onwards, his career began. He started by winning several competitions.